Disclaimer, I'm just a working mom doing my own dip powder nails. I'm not a trained professional. My hope is to inspire you by sharing my own creations. Enjoy! Thank you for joining me for another delectable manicure to get into today, which I will get started by using my Dremel with a coarse grit sanding band to grind away the shine off the top coat. The purpose? To help the soak-off bath work more quickly. One hand done, one to go. Now that my old manicure isn't shiny anymore, time to spend some time in my dining room with the ceiling fan on for ventilation. Then to remove this dip powder, I will use this large bowl with very warm water, 2 quart-size freezer bags with a piece of sturdy paper towel in each one, which is used to wipe away dip, and 100% pure acetone to create a warm acetone soak-off bath. Depending on how much dip powder I need to remove, this typically takes between 10 and 20 minutes. Time to slip in and take this off. There's more to do to get ready before dipping. Now that my nails are naked, I've scrubbed and cleaned them. Trimmed to desired length, pushed back the cuticles, then lightly buffed away natural nail shine for a good bonding surface. And finishing up prep with a final cleaning with acetone using a lint-free wipe. It's quite important to spend the time needed on good nail prep for longer lasting manicures. Take steps to make it stress-free and try not to rush. Now it's time to create. I will begin this dip powder manicure like every other with build powder and liquid base coat. Applying a skinny strip down the center of the nail, not all the way to the cuticle, and I dip that into the build powder. Repeat on remaining nails. Count to 20 and brush away loose powder. For a second coat of build powder, I apply in a wider strip, not all the way to the sides, and only half the length of the nail. Generally, build powder isn't a necessary step, but it helps build up and strengthen my long natural nails to avoid breaks. A third coat of build powder I apply over about 2/3 the nail surface. And I've been applying the coats in progressively larger areas to both provide some shaping over the apex and to minimize the dip thickness at the cuticle edge. I've selected 2 soft lavender colors. To create a subtle two-tone look for my nails, I'm applying liquid base coat closer to the cuticle than the previous coat, but not all the way yet. Then quickly pour each color over each side of the nail. And the same for the rest of the nails. For a second coat, I'll repeat that two-tone pour-over process, applying to the entire nail surface this time. Okay, next up, a coat of clear dip powder to protect the color from filing. Now I have activator to apply in order to fully harden the dip powder, giving that at least 10 minutes to fully cure. I always take a break at this point, it's usually around lunchtime. And coffee. Yum yum. I went ahead and filed and smoothed the nails for you already, using a coarse grit file board, then a fine grit sanding block. I'll wipe the dust off. Now I'll bring out some tools for applying these artsy flower stickers. I think I'll go with a flower and a butterfly here. And a flower for each nail. The delicate black against the pale lavender creates a nice look. It feels somewhat Parisian to me. Alright, gonna apply a couple more coats of clear dip powder over the stickers to encapsulate and protect them. This coat I'm not taking all the way to the cuticle to really keep that cuticle edge slimmed down. And a second coat of clear dip over the entire nail. Application of activator for hardening with a 10-minute cure. Some finishing touches. I've done one more finalizing round of filing and smoothing. Activator once again, lightly, letting that set in 10 minutes. The activator allows a fast cure of the top coat. Wiping away residual activator and dust. My first coat of top coat, I try not to work too much, to slow the occurrence of brush hardening, which often happens at this point because of that awesome fast cure. Second coat of top coat after replacing the brush for a new clean one from a brush saver bottle. Now I'll spend more time to apply this final coat as pristine as possible, including the edges to lock that in. Wow, those are pretty. Let's get a closer look. I am enjoying the wonderful contrast between the artisan black stickers and the subtle two-tone lavender vertical ombre. This is giving demure and artsy lavender petals. Thanks for checking out my nail design with me. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment with any questions or feedback.